Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb version 1.45 edition. I may not have a 15-minute or 15-second introduction to every single one of my videos, but if I did, that would be it, I guess. I have no idea what we're supposed to do on this run. Let's play as Blue Baby. Shit's about to get fucking crazy. We already have the achievement for beating the chest with Blue Baby. Strangely enough, that should mean the item for beating the chest with Blue Baby is unlocked, but I don't know if it is. And, you know, I guess I'm trying to beat the chest with Blue Baby to ensure, or to test, I guess. Ensure is definitely not the right word I'm looking for here. To test. To see if Baby beating it with Blue Baby gives us the achievement for beating it with Judas. Because that is what we're lacking right now. Despite having beaten the game with Judas on the chest 2 times now, still no achievement for it. Oh god, that was terrible dodging. Yeah, still no achievement for it, despite the fact that the Judas item is unlocked. So I have no fucking idea what's going on here. So I'm just gonna play the Binding of Isaac. We're gonna have some fun. You know, Blue Baby runs typically go one of 2 ways. I either lose fast or I lose slow. Let's hope that we can buck that trend a little bit. Although, you know, taking damage on one of the earliest rooms that we've come across is not necessarily a good sign. But, oh my fucking god. Okay. Relax. Everyone's chill out. This is gonna be cool. We've only lost a spirit heart. We have a bomb, so we can easily replenish that a little bit later. We just gotta relax a little bit. I desperately need some keys. If I do not get keys, we are in for a struggle, I'm guessing. Because, oh, there we go. We would need one to go to a treasure room, of course. So I'm just gonna move around here and take a sip of water. For some reason, you know, recording 4 hours of gameplay a day is starting to get my throat a little scratchy. It helps that this, or it probably hurts that this is not my real voice. My real voice sounds more like this. This is more natural. Hey guys. No, in fact, that would probably cause me to either go crazy and kill myself, or, you know, at the very least have the adult version of colic before too long. Wow, I can't believe that this was not the way we wanted to go either. What this does mean is that we should have both treasure rooms. I should really be shooting this poop just in case. We should have both treasure rooms like right next to one another. The problem is, they'll be near the boss room too, but the problem is that we don't have any keys with which to open the second treasure room. That's not good. There is a tinted rock here. Spirit Heart key. Spirit Heart bomb is something. I appreciate the thought. The Spirit Heart is important. Now I can pretend that I didn't get hit. And that is really, you know, that kind of self-delusion is the kind of confidence-giving attribute that propels me through these Binding of Isaac runs sometimes. No key, huh? Well, we're doing very well on bombs. So there's always that to focus on. Probably not going to visit the shop. I have 3 cents after I pick up that 3rd cent there. Very terrible dodging. Excellent. Oh my god, what? These flies are like heat-seeking missiles. Shooting their goddamn bullets at me. I don't know what to say. I just took a spirit heart and a half's worth of damage on a room full of grandfather flies. That is goddamn embarrassing. But we got another tinted rock here. Turn it around, guys. Hey, we got rock and key. That's actually really good. That key is essential. The rock is nice. No, really, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's a nice dude. I ran into him back when I was filming Fast and Furious 5 with him. What was that movie called? It was just called Fast and Furious, right? Or it was called The Fast and the Furious again? I don't know. Anyway, having some extra damage. Feels good. There's another key anyway. Man! Where are the treasure rooms? This is insane! We're gonna have, like, we're gonna get to a terminal and it's gonna have 2 treasure rooms and 1 boss room on it. That's kinda cool, actually. Maybe we can get something to turn this run around. We'll take Cursed Skull, even though I think that might actually be bad for us. There's no way for me to drop it now, so we'll stick with it. I will check very quickly for the Room de Secrets. As you can tell, my French is pretty superb. Superbe, I should say. Boom ba doom boom boom ba doom boom babies. French is superbe. Immensely disappointed in myself. But hey, there's another Spirit Heart, so I can almost forget about all that damage that I've taken so far. Been very good to me on the tinted rock front. And another key as well. And finally, and another tinted rock. What the hell, man? That's awesome. With a golden chest that I can actually open, considering the amount of keys that I have. Well, it only got us an extra bomb, but we picked up another key anyway. So treasure room number 1 contains Rainbow Baby. So we got Blue Baby and Rainbow Baby. That's alright. A little bit of extra damage. I'm actually happy with this, the way this run has gone so far from an item perspective. I'm doing decent damage. I got a lot of Spirit Hearts. I don't deserve to have a lot of Spirit Hearts because I've lost a lot of Spirit Hearts, but I have them. So Rainbow Baby it fires like a random familiar effect. Or a random effect from like a Brother Bobby or a Sister Maggie, I should say. So sometimes it'll do like a Harlequin Baby, as you can see. Sometimes it'll do like a Ghost Baby. Sometimes it'll do a Brother Bobby. Oh man, that is really good! Getting the relic so early on Blue Baby, that is, I cannot stress enough how important to our success that is going to be if we actually have a chance. There's another Tinted Rock in here. My god, this is fucking insane. So the game is finally like, okay, you know, we kind of butt-fucked you last time. We're gonna have Tinted Rocks like crazy now. Which is awesome for me. Cat of Nine Tails is still a pretty bad item. I don't really enjoy that item. Unless, you know, the person using that whip is someone I love very much, but we will see. Larry Jr. Blue Larry Jr., more Spirit Hearts. That's awesome, man. I feel like Troll Engine, at least on floor 1 here, he's either taking the day off or he's decided, you know what? 2012 resolution, not New Year's obviously, 2012 resolution, I'm gonna stop being such a dick to Binding of Isaac player Northern Lion. He's had his fair share. And now we're gonna make it right. We're gonna do things the way that they should be done. Come on, there we go. So we got another health upgrade, another Spirit Heart, and the opportunity for a deal with the devil, which I kind of hope is Krampus. None of those are worth it for 3 Spirit Hearts right now, but that's cool. We got the relic. I would have taken almost anything else for 3 Spirit Hearts, to be honest with you. The principal reason behind that being, it also gave us damage up. The meat gave us damage up as well, which is awesome. Principal reason being that I'm gonna amass, hopefully, a lot of Spirit Hearts as we move along here. Because of this relic, obviously. If I can get Book of Revelations plus the relic, we're sitting pretty, especially if I get them early. But we're not going to be able to get it from the shop, probably, because we're so low on money. But maybe we'll be able to get it from libraries. Who knows? Anyway, we got a second XL floor here. I'm really pleased with the fact that we've got so many damage upgrades as Blue Baby. Right off the bat, that is awesome. That should stop me from taking so much goddamn damage. Get the Spirit Heart from the relic. I think we might actually be in a great position here. Bean is better than poop. That's my chili recipe too. And I cannot use a bomb to get to whatever this drop is going to be. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's not unfortunate. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. But we will use this. I think it recharges 1, 2. We could use 2 bombs and a key to get to that, but I would rather save this key. Of course. I think Bean recharges every room. Yes, okay. I'd rather save these keys for now. Maybe a little bit later we'll be able to make good use of them. I thought maybe that would hit him. I don't have any idea of like the effective range of the bean because I almost never use it. This might be worth it. We'll see. Yeah, why not? So now Guppy's Tail is going to curse us, which also gives us increased rate of drops for golden chests. It does something else, but I can't remember what that something else is. So we'll just ignore that for now. Poison that turret. I didn't even know that was going to work. Turns out it actually worked very, very well. Come on. Oh man, the slow effects from Gish on Rainbow Baby. Very nice there. Kind of thought we would get a Spirit Heart from the relic. No such luck. Did manage to poison 1. Bean is not that horrible. Like, it's just not preferable. There's so many other better spacebar items. But the bean is certainly, like, you could do worse than poison damage on every single room. Just gonna make things a little bit easier for us as we move along here. I wish it recharged like the candle, though. That would be awesome. I think I had that exact same thought with the bean earlier. In an earlier video, I should say. So we might as well open that golden chest now. I mean, oh, that was a very good use of the bean. And I've made a very satisfied sound after it worked. I promise you that I did not match the bean fart for fart there. Also, that's the first time in my entire life I've ever said the sentence fart for fart. Please pop up. I guess they're not popping up because they're poisoned. That's annoying. I botched that pretty miserably. Stand here. Now let's do this. Okay, there we go. And one more. Come on. Yes, we will do this. And we might as well fight the boss right now. See what we get out of it. That is... take us to the shop. That'll save us a key. Is it worth it? Probably not. Okay, there's a poisoned peep. It was a difficult situation to get out of there, but I made it happen. If only I could fly right now. Alright, we have 2 bosses to fight here. I guess I don't really have to worry about that, because I don't have like a spacebar item to save anyway. I don't like this dodging. Yeah, the predicament that I got myself in there. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. I was just being chased by those eyes for too fucking long. But it's okay. We've only taken like 1 spirit heart worth of damage in here. Oh, fuck. 1.5. That should have been 2 right there. Hopefully we're gonna replenish a little bit more after this room with the relic. Or I just don't take damage on the next boss fight. That's fine by me too. Or, you know, he drops a spirit heart. That's okay too. Now this could be make or break here. Bad trip, so we obviously don't want to hold on to that. That sucks. Friends till the end. Okay. White pill. Health up. Okay, so we broke even and we got 3 flies out of that. Something. Might as well fight the second boss here. It's Gertie. We're going to focus on the nubs. We're going to do some semicircular dodging. If you don't know the Gertie routine by now, you should go back and watch some earlier videos where I sucked dick at the Binding of Isaac. There was like a 50 video stretch where I actually forgot about the semicircular dodging. Like, I came up with it. This is technically quarter circular dodging, but anyway. I came up with the idea that it worked, and then I did it probably like 20 times, and then I probably went like 2 days without fighting Gertie and totally forgot about my previous strategy. We got a lot of asshole nutsack flies here, but they're gonna die. We're gonna get some health, which we can't pick up. And hopefully a spirit heart from the relic. Yes, and another HP upgrade. That's awesome. And we're going to continue doing some exploring here, because obviously I want to go to the second treasure room. Shop's probably not worthwhile. We might be able to find the secret room, but it's always risky to look for it on these XL floors, especially when I don't have, you know, maybe as many bombs as I would like at this point. It's a good opportunity to rehydrate a little bit. Never noticed that there's actually mushrooms growing on the floor in the caves. Have they always been there and I just haven't noticed? Or is that something new and improved? Alright, so the bean took out 2 of those guys. Made my life a little bit easier. Come on. Come on. More keys means that golden chest up there has a greater chance of being in the cards for me now. I'm kind of digging the bean, honestly. If I don't get rid of it... How did I not knock that guy into the state? If I don't get rid of it, then so be it. I'll make as best use of it as I possibly can. And we got a joining up section here, which is cool. I'm okay with that, as it'll make it easier for us to backtrack a little bit later. But for now, yeah, definitely. Tammy's head is better than the bean, I think. Because the shots from Tammy's... It still recharges once every room, but the shots from Tammy's head deal so much more damage than poison damage from the bean. Is that true? I think it's going to be better on rooms with a lot of enemies, which oftentimes are the ones that irritate me the most. I don't even think I hit Larry Jr. with Tammy's head there. That sucks. But we are going to use a bomb and a key on this room anyway. I might as well do it as soon as possible, in case Larry Jr. got caught in that bomb. We got a range upgrade. It's not really that good. I'm hemorrhaging spirit hearts a little bit, but it's okay. We're getting items in return for it, so it's all good. Where's our second treasure room? It's got to be up this way. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the bean is better than Tammy's head, but we'll stick with Tammy's head for now. Give it a few more rooms to try it out. The good thing about Tammy's head is we don't have to get close to an enemy to be able to use it, unlike the bean where we have to be right next to them. So yeah, whatever. We'll stick with Tammy's head. If nothing else, it'll be unusual because it's an item I almost never touch. I can't believe I got hit again there. Again! By these fucking assholes. I have decent speed, but somehow these guys are taking it out on me. I don't think I have the confidence right now, is the problem. I'm not secure in my dodging ability. But, you know, on Spirit Hearts, for Blue Baby to be finishing the Caves XL with 6.5 Spirit Hearts is pretty okay. Although, you know, given all of the opportunities that I've had, you would probably expect it to be a little bit better. It's a weird spacebar item so far, but I kind of dig it. Nothing there. I could use a flying item, and actually a way to get more keys. Like a rusty key would be awesome. Because... oh, come on. A rusty key would be awesome, or like a flat penny, so I could get more keys. And thus, you know, with ladder or flying, get to all these... Ooh, that's great. Get to all these golden chests that should appear as a result of Guppy's tail. If you know what I mean. So, we got Mom's knife. That's fantastic. In conjunction with Tammy's head, we should be able to take things out fairly quickly. Start building up a stock of Spirit Hearts with the relic, which is something I should have done. I should have started doing earlier. How did I get hit there? Seriously? Between Mom's Knife and Tammy's Head, you feel like I would put up a better defense than what just happened there. But Tammy's Head is actually really good. It's like good enough. It's like a mini Necronomicon. It's gonna almost guaranteed to take out at least 1 or 2 enemies on each room. Yes, we will use a bomb. We will use 2 bombs and a key to open this golden chest. It's high risk, high reward. We might get nothing. We might get an extra bomb. Or we might get some seriously awesome stuff that could like make the game for us, like a flying item, for example. Or we could just get health upgrades, damage upgrades, stuff like that. I'm okay with that too. The tarot card's a little bit less so. We might as well try it out, see what we got in here. We'll buy the Spirit Heart. Compass would be nice, but not in the cards right now, or not in the coins, I guess I should say. And we'll take this Hermit card down to the next floor. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to buy something awesome there as well. But in the meantime, we're just going to make our way back to the bosses here, and on the way we will find a golden chest, which I will use to... I will use the key to open, and hopefully we'll get something good out of it. Just checking. For the secret room, that's probably the only bomb I'm going to waste on it, because we have been coming across a decent amount of tinted rocks. I would love to keep as many bombs as possible to pop those open and get extra health. Remember, every Spirit Heart is basically a health upgrade for us. Oh man, this is going to cost me 2 bombs? That sucks. How can I even... Can I put a bomb here and make this happen? Yes, okay, I can. That was very lucky. Stars card! Item room. So we'll save this for the next floor. We'll leave the Hermit. We'll leave the Blood Bank. Golden chests have been giving me a lot of tarot cards lately. I'm not necessarily a fan of that. I would prefer, you know, if every golden chest gave me, you know, Fate. Flying plus an Eternal Heart. That would be fantastic. I guess you can't always get what you want. We're doing okay as Blue Baby. Damage is through the roof. Tammy's Head is proving to be an interesting choice. Let's pop a Stars card here. And pick up quad shots? That should make Mom's Knife do way more damage, but I kind of wish I didn't pick up Mom's Knife now. Unfortunately. And to make me wish I didn't pick up Mom's Knife, that's a tall task for this game. But like I said, I believe that will still stack our damage, so we should do like 4 times as much damage with Mom's Knife now. If that is the case, then we are going to be... 2 bombs to do that is a little steep right now. If that is the case, then we're going to be sitting pretty when it comes to bosses. As you can see, like, enemies are just melting with 1 touch here. We'll fight our first boss. We might as well. We're already here. It's the Pony. Pony can give us flying. Does Pony beat Tammy's Head? Yes, 1,000 times. The ability to fly would actually be awesome right now. That was so easy. So let's take Pony. And we'll check out the Angel Room. Prayer card. So we'll use the prayer card and then take the Pony back. You know, there's a lot of people who think the Pony is not very good. I disagree with you. I think the ability to fly is awesome. And we will spend this money immediately on Judgment. More keys, more bombs, and more health upgrades, please. I would love it. Or damage upgrades. Really, anything. Well, not anything. Okay. You got me. You got me in the loophole. There we go. Battery. Charges our Pony faster. We could use this to charge our prayer card faster. That's tempting. It's almost like a little mini Book of Revelations for us. Now I gotta think about things, because obviously the battery is not that good for the Pony, because I don't use the active effect that much. I don't think we would get that much health back as a result of the prayer card, though, and I think I would lose more health as a result of like not being able to dodge as effectively. Well, it's a very interesting situation. Perhaps I shouldn't have come here. Still kicking? Got an extra penny. Don't want to mess around with that. I need more keys. More keys. Please. So I'm just gonna watch the heck out here. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Let's mess around a little bit. Now I'm out of keys, which means we will go to the shop to try to buy more keys. Not the most efficient use of keys. I can't go to the shop because I don't have any keys. It sounds like I'm writing the worst rap song of all time. I'm actually just going through my train of thought as I realize that I have no means with which to get to the shop to buy more keys in the first place. I think Pushpin gives us occasional spectral tears. That's biggest missing page is technically better. I don't even know what missing page does, to be honest with you. Oh, but well, we'll deal with it. That was a bad... Like, that's the problem with the Pony. The reason I don't use the active effect that often is because I find it often puts me out of position and causes me to get hit later. That one was just my fault, though. I'm not even sure what I was thinking there. But hey, I still think things are going reasonably well here. If I had passive flying, I would definitely pick up that prayer card. But I don't, so I'm not. I'm going to stick with the pony. Something that has been great for me in the past. And I'm going to continue exploring here. What's the point, you might ask? Well, you know, get more charges on the relic, so the relic drops more spirit hearts. I haven't amassed as many spirit hearts as I would like, as you can probably guess. Because I am just repeatedly taking the worst damage you could possibly imagine. Should be dead. Nope, I'm going to take damage instead. He really should be dead, though. And with 9 bombs, now we will look for the secret room. The time is ripe. Nothing. We'll check above the shop. That would allow us to bomb our way into the shop, which could be cool. I gotta use one more because I accidentally shot it with Rainbow Baby. Nope. I don't know where it is then. We have a slot machine here? Yes. Okay, we'll play this. We need keys, really, so... I wouldn't even use the keys in the shop on this floor. I would just use the keys to go down to the next floor, open golden chests, and treasure rooms. Treasure rooms have been very good to us so far. Mom's Knife, Quad Shot, like, those are all awesome items. Rainbow Baby Relic, very good stuff. Don't fuck with me, Slot Machine. I am not in the mood right now. Hey, well, it gave us a key. We'll take it down to the next floor, not worried so much about what we're missing in the shop. And I think you must always get the drop for the Polaroid if you are Blue Baby, right? Because you always have above max health, if that is indeed the mechanic. I haven't done any rigorous testing or anything. But it seems like that's what makes it happen. Is having above max health, or at max health or above, I guess I should say. I'm cautious on this room. Lots of things out to get me. It's one way to deal with it. And we might actually be able to get to 15 cents here, which would be a nice welcome change of pace. Ooh, this is... Okay, we made it. I don't want to use that on that yet. We'll look for the treasure room first, and there it is. Could still, I mean, it's a little late in the game, but I would still love Skeleton Key. Because... So close to 15. Because we'll hit so many golden chests. But instead, we get Infestation, so every time we get hit, we're going to spawn flies. Not a terrible item, I suppose, but not a great item either. In our current situation, would much rather have the mulligan. So we'll recall that there is a golden chest down there, but we're probably at the point where we want to start thinking about saving keys to open the chest a little bit later. Assuming we do indeed get the Polaroid drop here, which I think is likely. Possibly even, like, inevitable. It's bad, but still alive. So not sweating it too much. Okay. Hate this room. Killed only one thing with my ability to fly. But all of these should die in one hit each. Possibly... Oh, fuck me. Possibly one hit total, but... Can't open that either, but we got another Spirit Heart. I'm not sure if that was from the Relic or from them. Hopefully from them, so that I didn't waste my Relic charge. And there's Mom, so we'll probably just go fight Mom right away. We need more keys. That's what I'm worried about right now. Principally, is this key drought we've got going on. Because we can't leave once we go there. We might as well explore everything. And might as well play the slot machine a few times. I mean, I'm wasting money that I could use at the shop, only I can't use it at the shop if I don't have any goddamn keys. Cool, half a red heart, that'll come in handy for some other wayward traveler. Let's use this key on this golden chest in here. We got a nickel out of it, so that was, you know, functionally wasteful. Now, there we go, we got another key. Maybe we'll save this one for the chest, potentially. Let's do some exploring now. Those things very rarely drop Spirit Hearts. Oh, we're at the end of the floor. Alright, let's fight Mom. I think we're gonna be okay. Like, the Mom boss fight shouldn't be too hard. We're doing crazy damage, but... And we could get a great treasure from her as well. And there is a Tinted Rock. I wonder if I've missed many Tinted Rocks so far. I guess if I have, that'll probably qualify as, like, the most ironic statement in any of these videos I've ever made. Mom's very nearly dead. Maybe, like, one more good Mom's Knife hit. Yeah, that was enough. So we got HP upgrade, we get the Polaroid. Do not let me forget that as I pick up this Tinted Rock containing a single Spirit Heart. Nothing wrong with that. And down to the next floor. Now, Blue Baby plus Polaroid I think is an awesome combination. I said this earlier. But every time we get hit, it should give us invincibility. So if that is indeed the case, that is awesome. And is going to make us like a powerhouse. Fuck. on this Isaac boss fight. And actually on any room where I'm probably going to take more damage than I would like. If I only take 1 damage, then the Polaroid doesn't help. But if I'm trapped in a situation where I'm going to take more than that, then it's awesome. Judas Tongue makes things, like, everything from the Deal with the Devil now only costs one red heart instead of 2. So that's actually excellent. But obviously we have to stick with the Polaroid. It's been a while since I got Mom's Purse, actually, which is weird, because they used to be one of those items that spawned constantly. Can't open that. I really need keys. If I go to the chest and I can't open any of those items, that sucks. So just try to do some damage here. There we go. I think Rainbow Baby hooked me up there. Keys, keys, keys. I won't waste them on golden chests anymore, I promise. Bombs or key pill would be cool. I'll take it. Friends till the end. We'll save that for the boss, I guess. It's not a great pill. Bloody Penny. Probably the worst trinket you could get is Blue Baby. Bloody Penny, of course. Every time you get a penny, it gives you a chance for a red heart to drop. Which is, you know, entirely useless right now, considering the character we're playing as. So there's keys. We'll start saving them. I've learned my lesson. Maybe Judgment can help me atone for previous mistakes. Maybe Judgment will give me a passive flying item. Oh, that's cool. Well, now we'll definitely open golden chests. Because it would be wasteful not to. Ah, that's excellent. Judgment knew exactly where my train of thought was going. I like you. Not so much for the kamikaze. We'll probably avoid that. What would be a good combination? Like kamikaze, Nun's Habit. Oh, you can't have like Book of Revelations. I don't know. So we got a key out of that effectively because we did use our golden key to open it. And we should look around here because if we find, like, explore the entire floor, even if you do find the boss very quickly. Because obviously if we find golden chests, we should open them. Now that we don't have to worry about losing keys. That's actually, like, that golden key from Judgment is potentially huge. If it gives us a lot of great stuff on this floor. And it's looking like it's going fairly well so far. Almost took a needless hit there. Wow, this is... Should be able to amass a lot of bombs and money, if nothing else. Nothing there. This is sort of a tricky room. Unless the green dude wants to kill everything that he comes across. Except for that dude, which I will take care of. Nah, the slot machine doesn't really appeal to me. We already have 4 keys. Could look for the secret room, though. I don't know if I would even want Epic Fetus here. Well, that's a silly question. Epic Fetus might be the most, like, the single most overpowered item in the game. Yes, even more so than a Mom's Knife or a Brimstone. It's pretty weak against flies, but so be it. So we're almost at the end of this floor. So we got in here. Not a golden chest, so I'm not going to waste my time with it. Instead, we'll fight Death, who will give us another familiar just to add a little bit of defense for us, I guess. Took a hit, big deal. I'm not even going to waste my friends to the end card. 1 more, 2 more, 3 more. There we go. Cuban Meat and Satan. What do you got for me, Satan? Kind of expecting a Krampus. Mom's Knife, Brimstone. Tempting, but, you know, if I didn't have Mom's Knife, I would definitely pick that up. But instead, I'm going to stick with Mom's Knife and move forward here. 3 hearts. I do consider Brimstone to maybe be an upgrade over Mom's Knife, but for 3 Spirit Hearts, I don't think it's worth it. The damage would be crazy. I would have to charge Brimstone 4 times longer than usual because of the quad shot. So that's worth thinking about, but I would also tear ass. Like, I'm pretty sure every enemy that I came across would die in, like, 1 hit. I mean, they already do with, like, standard Brimstone most of the time. Not sure how I feel about that telepills, but at least it only moved me 1 room away from this delicious Friends Till the End pill. So we're going to continue to save these keys. I was hoping that would work, and you know, the Spirit Heart drop is just a little icing on the cake here. It's kind of shitty that I have the battery for the first time in a little while on a run where I have an item where I don't really need the battery that much, but that sort of stuff happens, you know? See, the invincibility is a nice touch here. Take that. We got Lucky Toe, which we don't... Well, we can't use. I mean, we could use. It would be a pretty poor decision at this point, though. How is this run going so far? Very well, I think. I'm taking way too much stupid damage. I should have way more Spirit Hearts, like, off the screen by this point. But still, in spite of, like, I've had enough lucky items that in spite of my relative ineptitude, it's going very well. Don't really want that range upgrade. Not really worth dealing with the 2 bosses, in my opinion. My range is already solid. My mobility is good as well, which means I don't have to worry about range as much. And we'll just take out these dudes one at a time. I don't even need to shoot Mom's Knife to take these guys out, but I will because that would be the worst way to take damage of all time. Another Spirit Heart, excellent. It's almost like we have the Miter. But we don't. We're just getting a lot of very lucky drops. Really thought that would chain reaction. Thought I was gonna get hit. Double Dirty Juniors, huh? Well, that was unbelievably lucky collisions for me not to get hit there. I just want these guys to chase me, and then I can hit them with the knife and take them out without being at any risk of damage myself. Awesome for me. One more should do it. Excellent. What happened to all those flies? I guess Gertie Jr. kills its own flies when it hits them. I've never really noticed that before. The tick almost got me there. Whew. Now we don't have to worry about it so much. I mean, 25 seconds ago I wasn't worried about it, but that might have cost me almost. We got very lucky there, I think. Just kind of pivot our way out of there just in time. Guts, the things that explode into guts have way too much HP for my taste. I understand why, like from a balancing standpoint, because it makes them, I mean, they're already incredibly easy to dodge. Still kind of annoying though. Oh, okay, lasers. I can fly, I don't have to worry so much about the spikes. Wow, that was dumb. Just walked right into the laser. At least we are getting a lot of Spirit Hearts though. Not enough of a chain reaction to finish the job, but it made the room very easy anyway. Probably coming to the boss room. If not, it's just over on the right side there. Either way, I'm okay with it though. Yes. Good idea? Maybe. Oh, there's our boss room. So hopefully we get 1 key on the Cathedral. We're gonna tear through Mom fairly easily here. Okay. Second Polaroid drop is okay. What I am gonna do here is pop friends to the end now. Drop some bombs in here. Just do a little bit of extra damage. Really, Mom's Knife should take care of most of this stuff for me. Don't really need the bombs. As provided that I can hit these zombies. These are the worst enemies for me in this entire thing. Like this entire Mom's fight cycle, I think. This should do it. Maybe like a couple more hits. There we go. Very easy. Another Spirit Heart from the Relic and up to the Cathedral. We're gonna get to the chest. I'm almost positive of that. The fact that we're invincible after we get hit is like an insane predictor of success against Isaac. I didn't want to open that up. I thought it was a regular chest. It's all good. Yeah, I think we're gonna get to the chest almost like without fail. We have enough health, and every time we get hit, we get like 10 seconds of invincibility, which is great, of course. Get it? It's the Black Death. So this one should be dead in a second. Took a little bit of health loss. Not an enormous deal. Really? There we go. And we got a Spirit Heart back anyway. Double greed, huh? How about that? How do you like that, greed? You still took my money. Okay. So using these rocks effectively is like Isaac 102. Not 101. 101 is like WASD and arrow keys. But still, I don't always practice what I preach. So it feels good to be using those somewhat effectively. Bad dodging, but hey, there's a bonus. We'll be able to get through this room way faster now. That didn't hit him. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There we go. And a blue pill. Bad trip. Glad I'm holding on to this, so when I accidentally hit the Q key, I can, you know, swear at myself. Of course, under my breath, or over my breath. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Spirit Heart from Relic. Key from the chest. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now we're back up to 4. Previous mistakes have all fallen by the wayside. Gotta be careful here. You know what? I don't want to fuck with this. Could give me Spirit Hearts, yes, but also it's gonna just be a clusterfuck in there with all those trinkets and that, like one square. I don't want to lose the Polaroid, you know, have like the tick drop in there and be like, shit, I have to sift through that and try to find the Polaroid without accidentally picking up the tick. That would be terrible. Hopefully we get a key out of this tinted rock. Wow, okay. So now we can open that chest. and still have 4 keys. All we got were bombs and money. Hey, you know, bombs and money. Money makes the world go round, and bombs kill people. I don't know if that's, you know, not trying to pass moral judgment here. Could be a great thing, could be a terrible thing. Another golden chest there. Actually, do not want that. I would much rather just have a spirit heart appear. No such luck, though. Hopefully we're getting close to the boss here. This floor is getting a little tricky. Got hit. Okay, now it's time to go fucking insane. Red hearts. Thank God. Hey, there's our boss. Awesome. So, you know, you've seen me do this greed fight 10 seconds ago. You know what I'm trying to accomplish here. Couple of oh, that was terrible. Couple mom's knife hits is enough to take out each one of these, so it's not a big deal. And no drops. Okay, this means we'll be fighting Isaac. Step 1, just go crazy with mom's knife. Try to dodge as much as possible. When you get the invincibility, just fucking go insane. Oh my god, this is awesome. Is it possible that Blue Baby is actually much, much better in the Wrath of the Lamb? Thanks to the Polaroid giving you invincibility automatically every single time you get hit? Because it certainly seems so. Oh, I was invincible right there, okay. Well, that was an easy fight. Oh, I missed the spirit heart. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Don't sweat it. Forget me now. Yeah, I wanted the chest over again. Spider butt. Holy water. Not good item so far. Spider butt's okay. Onk. A Celtic cross. Okay, more invincibility. Well, we've reached a dead end. And it's Gertie. This is actually a good thing. Anytime you get an easy room like this in the chest, it's great. You might get drops. And you might get, if nothing else, we got a little bit of extra relic charges going on. It's kind of a tricky room. Just gotta be careful about these like intersecting shots here. This is actually a much easier room than the standard room on the chest, which is more along the lines of something like this, which is actually still not that difficult of a room, considering where we are in the game. Like Lush should die, yeah, in like 2 hits. Then we can focus on either Wrath or Sloth. It doesn't matter to me which we go for. Well, Sloth killed Wrath, so I guess we know which one of them is stronger. I did take some damage, unfortunately. Bob's Rotten Head, great item for us to get right now. And let's do it all over again, except this time a little bit more annoyingly, because we have Gluttony, who could potentially limit our movement a little bit. Should be using the active effect on the pony. I mean, I have the battery, so I might as well. Whatever, we only took 1 health of damage there. Magician is worthless to us. Better than Bad Trip, though, I guess. Famine War, this is more of a standard room. But even still, this room is fairly easy for this point. I got kind of lucky there to not get hit, I think. Okay, excellent. We should be able to easily not take damage against War. And then we might have a chance against Blue Baby, to be honest with you. Sure, why not? Let's take the magnet. We got another Spirit Heart randomly. I'm not sure if that was from the relic. Like if we get to Blue Baby with, let's say, 6 hearts left, which is maybe a tall order, but if we get there with 6 hearts left, I think we got a good chance. Yeah, okay, I just did that to save some invincibility. We should stand a good chance again, because we're just going to have so much invincibility as a result of the Polaroid. Celtic Cross isn't going to help us out at all. It was bad to take damage so late into this fight, because I should have just gotten away scot-free. Holy Water will do a little bit of damage to Blue Baby, provided I get hit, you know, relatively close to it. So it might be a decent strategy to just get hit on Blue Baby as fast as possible, and then start trying to dodge a little bit. Or just standing right next to it and basically tanking all the damage, I guess. Lucky dodges so far. Hopefully that kind of luck sticks with me for a while. Because Lord knows I need it if we're not going to find the boss room right away. This thing should have split ages ago. Okay. Wow! Odd Mushroom. Damage up and health upgrade. That is actually fantastic right now. Both of those are going to be incredibly useful. 3 widows walk into a bar. One of them says, "That's no widow, that's my wife." Okay, well, we have 1 left. Okay. We've got to be getting close to the boss room here. Bloat is going to be a pain in the ass. It always is. But, you know, as a result of our damage from Mom's Knife here, wow, that was actually pretty easy. Troll Bomb. Luckily, we're never going to have to come back this way again. Lust, Sloth, Gluttony. It sounds familiar. Lust, Sloth, and Gluttony walk into a bar. Bad dodging, but it's okay. Take these guys out very easily. We don't know what the pill does. Tears down, not a big deal. It was worth it for the. It was worth the risk for the potential reward, I would say. Wow, killed the wretched in one hit there. Now we just gotta defend ourselves against the army of spiders that we've got, which actually might be trickier than it sounds. Actually, defending yourself against an army of spiders, if this wasn't the Binding of Isaac, would sound pretty goddamn tricky. Everything good here. Poison Touch, that's actually even better. Even more damage to stack on when we are fighting. Double Super Slop. Even more damage to stack on when we are fighting our Blue Baby final boss, obviously. Just gonna pony this one up. Allow me to take down some spiders. Do a little extra damage to one of these Super Sloths. This is a hard fight. No question about that. Man, we got poison bombs. If only I got some keys. I'm getting golden chest drops on like every single room. Ah, let's do it again. I would also love to have the relic give me some more spirit hearts. It feels like it's been a while since I got one. From the relic, anyway. Maybe it hasn't, though. Maybe it's just because each one of these rooms is taking me 45 minutes each. Close. I guess I shouldn't worry about the spiders so much because Super Sloth will destroy them with the bombs that he's shooting. So, most of the time, anyway. Or they'll just die in the crossfire of Mom's knife here. This one's gotta be close. Excellent. And we got a card that may help us out a great deal. 2 diamonds. Thank God. I really needed 90 cents right now. Nothing there. Okay. Again, it feels good to kill the wretched in one hit. Not to deal with this bullshit over and over. You should be dead. You know that, right, wretched? There we go. And of course, when he dies, he explodes into more spiders. Still doing okay for health. What did I say? Six hearts for Blue Baby. That's mostly for the angel fetuses, honestly. I think we can beat Blue Baby in like 2 or 3. And there's our boss room. Okay, so we just gotta get through this Loki room. You know what card I haven't seen in a long time? And it's a damn shame because it helps out a lot on these later floors? The Emperor card. That is... I have not seen that in a long time. It used to show up all the time. And then it seems like once I figured out a use for it, all of a sudden it never appears again. Okay, there we go. And all stats up. Wow. Really good drops in the chest so far. So, makes you think, what about all those like 6 golden chests I didn't open? What did they contain? So we gotta think about what we're gonna do on this fight. I'm gonna get it real close. So when he hits me, Holy Water didn't even hit him anyway. I guess we're just gonna go to town. I got Poison Touch, so every time I get hit, I can poison him. I've got Poison Bombs. I could use those if things, you know, get a little hectic. But I think we're just gonna succeed here. And that's alright in my books. Wow. Maybe I was wrong about saying Blue Baby was the worst character in the game. I mean, I did get unbelievably good items, but still, that was a very successful run. Maybe now that will unlock the Judas items. And I can rest in peace. It sounds like I'm dying, but I can rest knowing that I finally have all of the items unlocked for everybody. I guess I still need some way to get the Eve item. I don't know. I'm very confused about where I stand in the Binding of Isaac right now on my path to get Platinum God. I still need the Guppy's Hairball item as well, if it even exists. I assume it exists, because I'm missing an item. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.